But yeah, I just know in that video people were destroying because she said the N-word and I was like, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that.
We got recording. So if you want to name names, go for it.
Are we recording right now?
We're recording right now.
Can I watch some more WNBA clips?
You sure?
I've been watching a lot of WNBA clips recently.
Yeah?
Really?
Just because your algorithm, or you just
Why,
like
you're
this
just-
is...
I think my algorithm's been getting it, and also,
Yeah.
they're just good. They're really good.
Yeah.
Come
hell
on,
yeah.
brother.
Have you been keeping up with it?
No.
Like,
Well, it's like drama. There's like love drama.
Yeah, there's Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are like vying
that
for Rookie
too.
of the Year.
Oh, I saw Kaylin Clark got her eyes gouged out.
Yeah, she got hit with the acrylic
Yeah.
nails.
Damn.
I've been getting the drama stuff where like these two used to date,
Oh,
and
no.
now they're like on the same team.
Oh
and
no, I
shit.
don't get this at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You get the more violent stuff.
No, I get the sports is what I'm getting.
Oh, the actual
Wow,
sports.
wow.
The actual what people watch sports.
No,
for.
people watch the W. This is why people watch WNBA because there's drama.
No, it's not. That's WWE. People,
No. Welcome to Blunder Podcast, everybody. This is a pod where me and Victor Tran.
This is a WNBA podcast.
Yeah, we've changed it. We've started. Today we have a very special guest. My old co-host. What are those credits? Pass at the Killarney Rose. A good friend, my coworker, my pal,
Award-winning podcaster.
award-winning
yeah,
podcaster,
award-winning podcaster.
Fernando Ruiz.
Chevy Chase of comedy. I wish you would have said that, but
Yeah. Anyways, here
169
and,
followers on TikTok.
there we go.
Oh, that's good.
You're
Yeah.
cooking.
There you go.
Yeah, never posted one video. Got 169 followers.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow. Success.
Yeah.
I'm kind of killing it.
It's like a hole-in-one, and then you retire.
Yeah, you retired.
Yeah, retired
Go
immediately.
up on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, Vic, what's up with you? What do you just ignore you the whole time? What's
Nothing.
up with nothing? All right.
No, there's just like a tension in the room.
Do you think there's tension?
I
in the
do.
room?
Yeah, I do want to bring up that we tried to record this podcast. I don't know, like 3 times, and Victor canceled twice.
Oh, that is
And
true.
Fern canceled once.
I
And
can-
how many did I cancel?
None.
0. I'm one of the best.
You're due.
One of the
Yeah.
com-
Well, who
one of the
canceled
committed
first?
guys.
Victor.
Probably me.
Yeah. I think Victor canceled the first 2 times. To be honest,
No, I think you canceled the first time.
I did not cancel the first time.
What happened the first time? I'm trying to remember.
Victor.
This is
Probably-
a blunder.
I probably-
This is a podcast about blunders,
I probably
mistakes, flops.
just didn't want to do it.
No, the first time was like, fuck, I'm trying to remember the first time. The second time was because of the torrential storm. That was you.
Right, yeah.
But that never came, right?
So how do you feel now? Are all our old feelings being dug up?
Who,
about-
me?
About your old podcast?
Yeah,
you
this
resent that
is-
it's over?
Yeah, I resent Fernando a lot for
Yeah.
ending one of the best podcasts in the world.
Sure. Yeah.
Are you watching,
watching
clips now?
TikTok.
No, I have things I want to talk about. I'm going.
Do you actually have a list?
I have. Okay, so
Well, see, this is why
This is good. This
is
good.
why his podcast won an award.
I know. This is
Um,
good.
This is
What's
why
up?
y'all's podcast.
I want to point this out. December 6th,
Oh
2022.
my god.
December 6th, 2022.
Okay.
Does this mean anything to you, Victor? Does this mean anything? December 6th.
December 6th, 2022.
2022.
Is that when I recorded the podcast?
It's not. No.
2 years ago?
No. This is
When I was on your
a very
podcast?
important date in my mind because I think of it every single time I see Victor Argyle Tran. Every time I see him,
Oh, he's bringing up receipts.
this is what I
I
think
see.
of.
I see. I see. What you're doing here.
December 6th.
I DM'd Victor on Instagram
Oh, yeah.
and I said, "Hey, hurry, let's make plans Saturday." Victor did not respond. Victor
yeah.
did not respond. And then
Hell yeah.
I was talking to Art one time, and Art goes, so Victor came up to me and he said, "Hey, Fernando's trying to make plans with me on Saturday." And I was like, wow, he still hasn't responded. So Victor, I want to know,
This is great.
why did you never respond to my earnest try at friendship?
I just want to say, anybody who's listening who truly knows me, like as a person, knows that checks out.
Yeah. I was about to say, dude, this is not the first time someone has come up to me and they go, Victor just doesn't get back to me or to people, does he? And I'm like, well, I guess he get,
That's happened to you?
Yeah.
What happened to
2 or 3 people have actually said that to me, apart from Fernando. 2 or 3 extra people were like,
Bro.
does he just not text back people? I'm like, I don't know. He texts me back pretty fast,
So
actually.
reputation.
So
Yeah.
desperately want to be friends with Victor. And he,
Yeah.
What's up with that, dude? What's going on?
Yeah.
I make a mental note to reach out, and then I just don't do it.
yeah, brought it up to Art, didn't bring it up to me.
Yeah.
It's
Kind of funny.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. I mean,
Ooh.
It felt-
outside
it felt-
of
it
that,
felt
and also
personal.
canceling
It felt
on
personal.
you twice, it's not personal.
Well, the podcast didn't matter to me.
Wow.
Wow.
Now this feels personal.
That hurts a little.
That hurts a lot, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Wow.
that's the first grievance. We got it out.
Yeah,
of the
we got
way.
out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Festivus? Do you have a lot more?
Oh,
No.
I got one.
Ooh.
If we're
go back and forth.
If we're if we're keeping score.
Wow, this is my favorite podcast. Why do you hate me? We just list the things that we made each other hate.
One time you randomly sent me a photo of chicken adobo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because I think we were talking about making chicken adobo before that.
Oh my God.
I think we were both talking about
Dug
cooking.
yourself into a hole.
Yeah.
And I said something about like, I was like, oh, I'm learning how to make chicken adobo right now. And you
Yeah.
go, oh, I wish I knew how to make it. You were talking about like your grandmother or someone uses like a
Right,
packet.
yeah.
And I was saying I make it from scratch. And so
Yeah.
next time I made it, I sent you a picture.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I learned how to make it from scratch.
Wow, what a thoughtful fucking
Yeah.
response.
I
You're
like-
like, why'd you send me that
Victor-
weird pic?
Victor's like, Fernando's being kind of racist.
Yeah, yeah.
sending me chicken adobo.
He's like,
Yeah.
no, it's actually, we had
I
a
really
conversation
tried-
about it.
I-
And I was thinking about that conversation.
I did know the background behind that. I just wanted to put some spin on it.
Shit, he got
Well,
your
that
ass.
is pretty kind. You want to hang
Yeah.
out?
Victor's,
make
He's
Victor's
convinced.
blundering all over the place
Yeah,
right
damn.
now.
I'll
That's
make I'll
crazy.
make homemade chicken adobo for you.
Please.
That my grandma used to make. How do you make yours?
Wow.
Uh,
You don't get into
It's
it.
probably-
he actually doesn't want it anymore.
It's probably not any good.
Ooh.
But I'm only saying that because I've been trying to make chicken adobo and I've been getting recipes online
okay.
and they're all wrong.
I mean, I use
None of
was
them
it
are
Silver
none of them
Swan
are
soy
close to
sauce.
what- huh?
Like, I use that Silver Swan soy sauce, which is apparently
Ooh.
like the Filipino soy
Yeah,
sauce.
wait, what's wrong about these recipes?
Just the order of things
Yeah.
and then like the amount of each ingredient is different from what my grandma used to make.
No.
Oh,
Well,
so
maybe
your
your grandma's
grandma- yeah.
bad
I was
cook.
about to say.
Yeah.
Don't. Now we're back to square one. See, I knew that's why I didn't want to make plans because I was like, he's gonna shit on my grandma
Right.
all,
Yeah.
all
Well,
Saturday.
sometimes some grandmas
Yeah, some
deserve
grandmas
to be,
need- they need to be taken
deserve to
down.
be shit on.
Yeah.
What do you call your grandma? Abuela? Wait, that was Ernest. That was Ernest.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
What do you call her?
I'm sweating here.
Call her grandma.
You call your grandma grandma? You shake her hand whenever you see her?
Yeah.
Grandma, good to see you.
Yeah.
She calls him
How are
Opa.
you?
She's actually Greek.
What do you call your grandma?
Abuela.
What do you call her?
I call my mom's mom Amma, and my grandma, my dad's side, Anna with an N. Anna.
Ah, no,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, these are
You
Chinese.
really call your grandma grandma?
I don't think I've ever used a term to refer to my grandmother as anything. I've never been like, hey, just start talking to her.
Does anyone in your family speak Spanish?
Yeah.
I almost said Chinese.
I mean, yeah,
they do.
they all speak fluent Chinese. Yeah. One half speaks
That's
Chinese.
actually
one half-
sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, so does your mom speak Spanish?
No, my entire dad's side of the family speaks Spanish. They speak fluent Spanish.
Does your
And
dad
then-
speak Spanish?
Yep.
But your mom does not.
My mom does not.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
What's
okay.
wrong with her?
Oh, she's stupid.
Yeah, she's really dumb.
She's dumb.
She's really dumb.
Does your mom does your grandma on your mom's side speak Spanish? No one.
My mom's family speaks Spanish. She did not grow up with them because she grew up
Okay.
in Texas. They all Ohio.
Do you and your mom's side do you guys like say Spanish as like a joke? Like
my mom will try to speak Spanish as a joke, and
Yeah.
it's always really
Kinda cringe.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Because my mom, for all intents and purposes, is a white woman.
Yeah,
she-
my mom too.
Yeah, and
Wow.
she will bring up that she's Mexican all the time. But
Mm-hmm.
if you meet her, the way she acts, the way she talks, the way she walks, white woman,
Wow.
full through and through.
What
Yeah.
kind of white woman is she? Like a live, laugh, love white woman?
Yes, if
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
if you go into
yeah.
her house, she has those kind of things. in
Bro,
there.
my mom
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Our mom
Wow.
should hang out.
They would probably,
Probably love each other.
yeah, they might, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
This is how white women get together too.
Yeah, that's
They,
how
like,
you breed them.
They meet at the Marshalls in like the core section, and they're like, oh, they reach for the same
Yeah.
coffee.
It's like a Target.
Yeah, exactly.
Tarjay. My mom
Tarjay.
makes that joke.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
My mom's like, I love Target popcorn. It's my favorite popcorn.
Tarjay popcorn.
Yeah.
They make their own popcorn.
Yeah, I think it, like in not New York City, they
Wow.
have like restaurants attached to
With
them.
the mic up a little bit.
Oh my god.
We want to hear you.
You don't
Yeah.
miss this? You don't miss?
Podding. We're
No,
gonna bring it back to podding.
Well, when I potted with Art, we sat over there at a table.
But this
Yeah.
is much better.
I guess.
this is much more chill. I think it also looks better. You know?
Anyways, guys, let's start the podcast. My name's Fernando Ruiz. This is Blunderbuss with our guest Victor Tran and Art Kai.
Look at this pro. He's
Yeah,
taking
he's-
over.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
His muscle
Why'd
memory
you?
at this point.
Well, let's talk about Teach Me Good. Did you have a good time?
have a good time on
Yeah,
Teach
was
Me
it a good
Good.
time? Did you have a
Teach
good time?
Me Good is their old podcast.
Yeah.
I'll
For
be the
context,
middleman.
did you have a good time?
I think like anything in life that you do over and over again, it's case by case basis. So sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. So some episodes were really fun, some
Yeah.
episodes were not fun at
But
all.
that's sort of like something
Oh my
poetic
God.
about that.
What, I can't believe you potted with that every week. What an answer. Jesus Christ.
Bring a tear to my eye.
Your cat heard that. He threw up a third
Yeah.
time.
You know what? I'm glad it's over. You're right. No, that was a good answer.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Wow.
Well,
That's good.
I don't like the podcast. I don't like a podcast.
It's funny that you agreed to pod if you don't like podding.
With
me.
Teach Me Good or right now?
Teach Me Good. Also today, yeah.
Well, I think
today's kind of interesting.
okay,
It's an
so
interesting scenario.
Art with Teach Me Good, Art reached out to me. It was the height of the pandemic. We were all
Right.
locked down.
Yeah.
And Art goes, "Hey, how would you like to be the Andy Richter to my Conan for a
Fair
podcast?"
ask. Fair
I don't
ask.
mind it. I'm
And
Fair
Andy
ask.
Victor.
yeah,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go.
There you
okay.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, I got nothing going on.
Right.
Right.
So it was a fun thing to do, just a podcast for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We had some pretty cool guests.
Yeah, we won an award.
Yeah, nice. It's over there still. The whole corner's still up. So before we ended, we used to do guests in that there's a little chair with a corner, with a bunch of Teach Me Good signs.
Yeah.
It's all still up there.
Yeah.
Have you ever
cool.
noticed that? Have you seen that? You've seen that, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
burns every time I see
Right,
it.
You know what
right.
burns me is the award only has Art's name on it.
I know. And you're the one who reached out.
I'm the one that set up that entire episode.
Well, yeah,
Right.
I mean, you agreed to be the sidekick.
I'm the Andy
I know.
Richter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But
The show's not called Andy. It's
Near
called
the end,
Conan.
we kind of shared focus. I would say.
You know what was most upsetting about that episode is it was a nudist episode, and the guy refused to record in the naked.
Naked, yeah.
He refused to record.
Yeah, we
naked.
asked him like, hey, can we do this naked and like we'll take our shirts off or something? And
We
he's like,
all
"Nah,
agreed to get
nah."
naked, and he goes, "No, I don't want to do that."
Kinda
No
makes
one get
sense,
naked? I don't like being naked.
I thought it'd be fun if we all recorded naked.
Right.
It would be fun.
I think it kind of makes sense though, because he didn't want to make like.
Trying to get a good look at Archive, you know what I mean? You know, trying to get.
Dude, I'll show you. Just never asked. So that's on you. But I feel like that scenario. It's just like he didn't want to make it a joke. You know what I mean? Like this is like a serious thing that we do, but it's kind of a joke though in a way. Like if I go to a nudist resort for the first like hour, I'd be like, "This is hilarious."
I'm sorry that he
It's
thinks
hilarious.
being naked is a joke. Okay, but to me, it's art.
No, he didn't want other people to
There's
think it's a
nothing
joke.
funny
It's not about.
your
What?
little ding dong flopping around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real funny actually.
Yeah.
It sounds like a slide whistle.
No.
So how did you guys
Thumbs
break up? How did you like?
We actually tried to start another pod.
We did
after
try to
that.
start another podcast.
Yeah, talk
Oh.
about it. What do you remember from that pod?
I remember we called it Great Start. We recorded 3 episodes?
Great
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, we recorded like 3 episodes,
Mhm.
and then I became violently depressed, and I just stayed at home for like 3 months.
And then I was like, "So do you want a pod?"
yeah,
and you go,
yeah.
"I'm not."
I was
I'm not
like
feeling
really
it."
sad, and Art goes, "Hey, do you want a pod this week?"
And you're like, "Nah," and I'm like, "Okay."
And then
You know what's sad is that would make me feel better.
What do you mean? Oh, podding? Just
Podding?
chatting?
Yeah.
We were chatting at work. You know,
Yeah.
we were podding basically.
Was
at
it
work.
just like a general malaise, or was there like an inciting?
yeah, it was a
incident?
general malaise. You know, there was no inciting violence to this. There's nothing that led to me being sad.
For
Sometimes you just
3
get
months, you were
sad.
depressed for 3
Yeah,
months.
you know, it's been like a year and a half, but you know, it's who's counting? I don't have that date locked away in my mind of when I became really sad.
That's crazy, dude. So much is making sense now, bro. Sometimes I come over to pod and I'm like kind of like in a funk or I'm like depressed. Bart's always like, he seems to be very tolerant of it. But now I see
Yeah,
why.
because I'm
It's
so
kind of
used to
like-
it. I'm so used
I'm
to
a
it.
ray of sunshine compared to what
No,
he's used to.
I genuinely like podding. I think it's really
Yeah.
fun.
I like pod.
I genuinely like just sitting in front of a mic
Yeah.
and just chatting.
Yeah.
I think we have a solid pod, dude. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Some of them are so bad. It's like
I agree.
incredible. Some are so bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind being on a podcast. I just don't like having a podcast.
This kind
Right.
of feel like work, huh?
Yeah.
So I feel I have to-
I like being a guest on a podcast. It's a fun
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
This is a nice
yeah.
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It
do you-
does. It is taxing, like coming here after work
Right.
and then watching art set up.
yeah, he did. The cat
and then,
throws up.
and then leaving right after,
Mhm,
and then waiting
mhm,
for Art to do
mhm.
the clips and waiting
Right.
for him to do the
Oh, I
post.
see what he's doing.
Yeah.
And,
I see what he's doing.
it is exhausting.
Yeah.
watching him do all the work.
You know what's funny? You actually do help out with a little bit with the clips and whatnot. You
I
know
do,
Who,
and
you
they're
know who
pretty good.
didn't? You know who never helped? Fernando Ruiz.
I helped with the clips.
One clip. You helped with one clip.
No, I added subtitles to multiple.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I
You
added
did some
subtitles to a lot of
subs.
clips.
Some subs, you did some
I did the
That's not what I
subs.
heard. That's not what I
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, dude. I forgot that you did some subs.
I stopped doing subs once I started working at our job, and I wasn't like working from home anymore.
Right. And out here, let me tell you this. They have a really good subtitle AI now. That you just hit a button, it does it for you automatically.
'Cause
Oh, you were doing it manually?
Yeah, because I used to work
We used
from
to do it
home,
manually.
and when I worked from home, I would do it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had to work in an office,
Right.
and I'm building stuff,
Right.
and so I didn't have time to put subtitles on stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So I helped out with clips. Thank you very much.
But you never. I don't think you ever.
And
like,
you know what Art would say? I go, hey Art, I wish I could do more, and then Art would go, it's all right. This is already so much. You don't even realize how much this helps. But here
That's
he is.
what he tells
This is
me.
what he's shitting on me now.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's like it is true though. Sometimes it's like you didn't have Premiere, right? So it's like easier for me to just like edit like the clip. But now you
Sure.
have Premiere. That is like so helpful. But if you didn't have Premiere, I would have to like send it to you like raw, right? You have to find a video program to like do it yourself. It would take like a month to do. You know
Sounds
what I mean?
like I should delete Premiere.
Yeah. I added subtitles. I
Right.
listened to episodes to like find the clip,
Yeah.
to find the parts that we would clip.
Right.
That is taxing.
Yeah.
It is taxing.
Art-
It's a lot of work.
Psychologically listening.
Pod's a lot of work.
Art's over here. Art's over here like who didn't help. You know that Art Kai blunder number 1 right now.
You helped a tiny bit, yeah.
I helped to the most that I possibly
Right.
could.
Which is a tiny bit.
okay.
Whoa.
No, I'm not. I don't disagree that you helped to the most that you could, but the amount of it helping me a tiny bit.
Was there any resentment after y'all's
It
podcast
seems like there was
ended?
resentment
there's no
from Art,
resentment. I'm
from
chilling.
Art's end.
I had a good time doing the pod. People ask me about that pod still. People are like, "Yo, what happened to that pod?" I'm like, "Well, it's over."
I was-
People love that
You
pod.
tell
I'm not
them
kidding.
about our pod?
Yeah, of course. They're like, "Yeah, I miss Fernando." Nah, I'm just kidding. They like you, buddy. No, I think we have a solid pod. I think people did like our pod though.
Yeah.
Teach me good. People liked it. I think it was a solid pod. It was a good time.
Even I hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta hear about it every time I'm fucking here.
Yeah.
Every time you look over.
Well, this is what we used to do. Shut the fuck
Anyways,
up.
what's the theme of this podcast?
Huh?
What's the theme of this
I thought you were-
podcast?
Well,
I thought
it
you were an avid
was
fan.
it was like mistakes. Every week we
Right.
would talk
Yeah.
about a different like
Theme
mistake or a different theme. But
Mhm.
then that got to be a lot of work. So now we just gotta talk for an hour.
No, we bring up some stuff.
Yeah, but we
small
we try
things.
to focus on
Yeah.
like regrets.
Yeah.
Right. Or like something
Okay.
that happened in the week.
Yeah.
That's
Totally.
what our therapist
Yeah.
tells us to
Like
do.
shit-
is like,
I shit
hey,
our
focus
pants
on your
kinda thing.
regrets.
Also, I did nothing on the podcast. The one episode I set up, we won an award for.
Right.
We won an award. The
Right.
thing that's on your wall right now.
Yeah.
I set that up.
Yeah, you emailed them. Nice.
I orchestrated. I organized it. I didn't just email them.
Right.
I organized it.
You know what's crazy?
Actually, it
There's
makes
probably,
it less impressive, to be honest. That makes the award kind of less impressive.
I know there's no resentment in my head because I know back in the day there was a list of things. I was like, man, it'd be nice if Fernando helped with those things. Can't remember a single one.
Yeah, but you know also
Before you said any of that, it sounded like your podcast won an award. Now it just sounds like you emailed the guy for an award.
I mean, that's kind of what happened.
It just sounds
And
like you
also,
emailed them like,
also,
"Can I have this
I want to
award?"
bring up there was a third person that was the producer and was supposed to help with the
Yeah,
stuff.
he didn't do anything
and
either.
he didn't help with it at
Yeah.
all.
Oh, we had that too.
Yeah.
Right. But hey, that happens, you know. I don't resent anybody for anything. I'm pretty chill guy, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Great Start was a good idea though. I think that was a fun.
Sure.
That
Yeah, it
was
was a good idea.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Do you remember what we talked about? I remember one of the episodes we talked about high school. Which I thought
Yeah,
was
I
kinda
remember talking about things. Yeah.
interesting. What do you remember?
I don't want to get into it.
Why not?
We're
It's
good.
over now.
Now we're in blunderbuss territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
One of the best pods.
Yeah. Art said he had questions for me.
I got nothing.
All right, I can come up with some
I
questions.
got nothing, buddy.
Uh,
I talk to you every day. I know everything about you.
Wait, you grew up in Dallas?
He just found out my mom doesn't speak Spanish.
Have you
Well,
told me that? I don't think I've ever asked it before.
I'm pretty sure I brought that up. What's up?
You've
Is that
never asked
something
about my
that
family?
friends should know? If what languages your parents speak?
We do spend a lot of time together, so
Yeah.
maybe.
We should spend more time together.
Until this guy.
It would have been too much time.
All right, well, I'm all out of
Grew up in.
questions.
So you grew up in Dallas? Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and
You guys
raised.
wanna play this game? I can ask Art questions about you. We'll do like a
Oh,
reverse.
we're playing the marriage game?
We'll do like a reverse interview where I'll ask.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I probably know a decent amount. I bet I can do decent.
Or
with
what's my
this.
favorite color?
Purple.
Damn.
Damn.
That's
That's
too
pretty-
That's too easy. We
What's,
talk about
what's
purple all
Art's
the time.
favorite color?
Oh,
Green? I don't know.
Jade.
interesting. When I first met you, it was not green, but now it is green.
Jeez, nailed it.
But what was it? What was it when I first met you?
I don't know. What?
See,
Here's the thing. It's art. I live in the present. What was my favorite
Right.
color when I
Purple.
When I first? No, it was not when you first met me.
what was it?
It was gray.
Gray was your favorite color?
I think I knew this. I
Gray
actually
was
think I
your
knew this about
favorite
you.
color?
Yeah.
Was this when you were like depressed for 3 months?
No, this is me when I personified the color gray.
Just ate gray food.
Mold.
Yeah, mold. Wore a lot of gray.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How does gray become your favorite color?
I said it was solid.
It's a good
It's a
color.
very common color.
Very neutral.
Mine was
Yeah.
navy. Kind of a boring color as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you work for the Navy.
Well.
You both work for the Navy.
No, we can't talk about that. Can't
Yeah,
talk
we
about
can't.
that.
You guys build those exploding.
We don't
exploding
explode. No.
walkie-talkies in Lebanon.
I work for Post
Hey.
Malone.
Yeah.
I
You
work
know
for
what we did?
NASCAR.
Last podcast episode, Art predicted the bombings in Lebanon.
Did he?
Yeah.
Or what's your next prediction?
He made a riff about bombs in Lebanon, and then the next day they blew up all the pagers in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we did do that. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then my next prediction: Russia gonna nuke Ukraine. Give it a month. I give it a month.
That's
Uh-huh.
crazy that you
What?
predict world peace, dude.
Yeah.
You can make it happen. Why
You have
not?
that power in you, yeah.
Yeah, I bring world peace. I'm gonna make it happen.
Whoa.
I predict it because I'm gonna tell Putin myself
Mm-hmm.
Right.
that he should do it
Yeah.
because it's the only way to fix things.
Yeah.
Anyway, ask us another marriage question. I bet I'd be good at this.
Okay. Do you think
Yes,
that
got it right.
do you think that Fern had a happy childhood?
I know for a fact he did not have a happy. Well, he had a chill childhood. I don't know if it was happy.
I would say my childhood's as happy as anybody's.
Nah, your favorite color was gray, bro.
Dude, no, you. When you were seeing a therapist, you said that the therapist was surprised by how depressing
Oh
your
no,
childhood
no.
was.
But that was a bad therapist. Okay, so I had a therapist, right? I don't think I ever told you.
Here's a blunder.
Yeah.
Here's a mistake.
Getting a therapist. But I was talking to this guy, and there was this
Are
moment.
you anti-therapy too?
No, I'm not.
Ah.
I think therapy's good. But this guy was bad.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a moment when I was explaining something to him, and I was just like huffing and puffing and just like ranting. And then by the end of it, I'm just like breathing and I'm just like letting it all out. And he just goes, maybe I shouldn't be a therapist.
No way, dude.
And then I went,
way he said
what? Yeah. And he goes, that was a lot. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you shouldn't be a therapist.
right.
You should not.
I got it.
be.
What did you say?
I don't even remember what I said.
Right.
But
It
I
probably
just-
wasn't even a big deal.
It was just I was
Just a
also
bad
just
therapist.
like I was I think 28, 27 at the time.
Sure.
I was like, how am I at 28 years old like breaking the psyche of like a 52-year-old man? Like how is he like this kid is saying something I've
Right.
never heard before?
Right.
Like
What? It was that bad?
I don't think it was that bad. It couldn't have been that bad. But him just being like yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It was just
And you saw him for the next 3 months after.
Yeah, I saw him for a while. I remember
Wow.
like it was like our second session. I was like explaining. He was like, "Oh, do you have any siblings?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have an older brother, younger sister." And he goes, "Are you close to them?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're pretty close. We have like a group chat. We get along." And he goes, "Wish I could say the same about me and my family." And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, you get us at Thanksgiving, and we just like we're all at each other's." And he's just breaking down the dynamic between him and his siblings.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
And then
That's so crazy.
Me, never having been a therapist, I was like, "Oh, maybe this is what therapy is. Like you just
You start giving him
yeah,
advice.
yeah, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I help him, he helps me. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
give
yeah.
and take."
Quid
And-
pro quo.
Yeah, and so much of our thing was like him also explaining his issues
so
to me.
funny.
Wow.
And I was telling this Art, and Art was like, "I don't think you're supposed to
No,
know."
I think for the most part, you're not supposed to know anything about your
Yeah,
therapist.
and I knew so much about
You know,
this guy.
yeah.
I knew-
You know his siblings' names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went through my breakup, there was a
So
moment when I was
funny.
explaining my breakup to him, and he goes, "Don't you think she's like kind of being a bitch?" That's what he said, and I went, "No, man. What are you talking? What are you talking? Like
Such a
what-
bro,
Like why
dude.
was he? He was being my boy.
Yeah.
Like he was about to pop him up a PBR. That's what he said about my ex at that point.
Can you refer me to this guy?
Yeah, he sounds Right up your alley, dude.
I remember, like after that, I left. Like that was it. I was
Yeah,
like, I
she
can't.
was being
I'm
a
not going back to
fucking
this guy.
bitch.
She doesn't
Yeah.
understand why that didn't work. He's like, it works with all my friends. I don't know why it didn't work.
Y'all
with
feel
her.
better.
He was like being a bro. He's
Right.
like, she's kind of overreacting, right? And I was like, what are you talking
That's
about?
so
dude?
funny. He's like
Wow.
Ash Ketchum. He like walks in, his hat's forward, and he like therapy time, puts it backwards.
He turns it around.
What's up, bruh? Talk to me, dude.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I remember one time he was doing therapy and he just goes, hey, do you mind if I eat an apple? And I was like, what? And he goes,
Eating's
yeah.
wild during therapy.
He
That's
pulls
a
out an
wild
apple.
thing
He
to
goes,
do.
I haven't eaten dinner. Do you mind if I eat this apple?
How this guy got fired?
So you're
This
like
is
pouring
crazy.
your heart out, and
Yeah.
then you're just hearing like, yeah. So
Yeah.
how does that make you feel?
Psychotic therapist.
Oh man, it's actually a pretty good apple. Reminds me of my dad.
Yeah.
Start stroking on
Crazy.
the
Yeah.
apple.
So yeah, I'm pro therapy. That guy was a bad therapist.
Yeah.
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 Do you
You're
think he helped
pro.
you?
You're pro therapy. That
Yeah.
guy was
Yeah,
amateur,
professional
yeah.
therapy. Yeah. Do you think he helped you at all?
I think so. I think that I was very amused by him until I wasn't.
How many sessions do you think that took?
I think I saw him for like 7 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him for a little while.
Why'd you quit? Like it
Wow.
got expensive or something?
No, I quit because he was coming at my ex like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He wasn't
I
he didn't
remember-
handle my breakup properly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good reason to
Yeah.
quit.
Sounded right to me.
Yeah.
Called her a bitch. Let's move on.
That's not fair. It's
I think therapy is good when you have a little
Not
bit of
fair.
misogyny. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
misogyny, a little bit of homophobia.
honestly. Yeah, but
he's just a bad
Yeah,
he's just a bad guy.
Interesting. How
Yeah.
old? He's
Wow.
50.
He was probably in his like 50s, yeah.
Weird. Does he have family? Is it kids?
Yeah, he had a wife, he had 2 kids, boy and a girl.
Crazy.
He lived close.
This is
two
wild.
kids and my bitch.
he lived
wife.
like upstate, close to like Tinseltown.
Right.
That's what he would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I know about my therapist. She just had a kid. That's literally all I know.
Wow, you know
she
too
went
much.
to she went to Yale.
Yeah.
That's it. 2 things.
Yeah.
That's wild. You know so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you have
Kind of a bro.
therapy and you have a podcast.
Yeah.
You love
None of
talking.
it- none of it
you
works.
Love, like,
I love
this,
yapping.
stream of consciousness.
Mhm.
Love yapping, dude.
Yeah,
Should do it
I've
for
never been to therapy.
profession.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm trying to
Well,
go
you do it
back.
every week on this podcast.
I'm
like,
trying to go back. So
Yeah.
come back every week.
Yeah.
Third. We need a third
Oh.
host.
another time in therapy, he had me break down how racism works. That was another therapy. Did I tell you about? I told you
Jesus
about that,
Christ.
right?
Yeah.
Where he was just like, hey, so I've been taking this like anti-racism class, and I wanted to see if like you like as a Mexican, if you relate to, and he was like explaining things to me, and I was just like, what? And then the entire session became us talking about how race,
It's CRT. Critical
yeah,
race theory.
yeah, critical race theory.
It's like, well, slavery happened.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And then he was like, after he's like, okay, that makes sense. Oh, but that's our time, and he just like told us his little book.
He's like taking notes.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
I'm explaining racism to this man.
Wow. He's taking a class, you said?
Yeah, like he was like taking a class because he
Dude,
said
he's
like
fucking studying for his final right
he was like
now.
taking a course
so
where
funny.
and he's like I learned that like white people they view like themselves as like the default and everybody else is like something other based off of like its relation to white people.
Is that not how it is? Fuck.
Uh,
Fuck. Shit, I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Anyways, is that true, Mexican?
Yeah, and so I just had to talk to this guy and I was like, why are we talking about racism right now?
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
But he probably's like, what a great client.
Yeah,
One
no,
of the
he
best
really-
clients.
Yeah, and then like after I stopped seeing him, he would email me sometimes. And he'd be like, "Hey,
That's
he'd be like,
so
are you
funny.
okay? How are you doing?"
That's kind of sweet.
Maybe he has more questions about
Yeah, he's
race.
like-
Yeah.
Well, I told you he emailed me after I stopped seeing him. He was like, "Hey, can I just see you one more time? I want to like talk about how things are."
Are you my ex? What's going on?
Yeah.
He wants closure.
He wanted closure. I went and met
my
up with him.
God.
We went and met up in person and chatted some more.
What happened?
At like a
then?
bar? Like you guys like hung out?
No, I went
Buffalo
back
Wild
to the
Wings?
to
Yeah,
the therapy.
beat-ups.
I went back to
Oh.
the place.
Right. That's
But-
wild. That's a crazy. I
Did
think
he
it's
still
kinda
charge
nice.
you?
No, he didn't charge me. It was free.
That'd have been insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
just chatted with him.
Part of me kind of wonders if like therapy, like some therapists will do that to like try to reel you back in because
Yeah.
they fucking want that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so sinister.
I don't know what it was, but this guy was a bad guy.
Wow.
Interesting.
Couldn't be too bad. He was
You miss him?
studying.
Every day, every goddamn day do I
He
miss
hasn't
that
emailed
guy.
you in a while.
He
You should
hasn't-
email
yeah.
him. Be like, hey man, how's it going?
We have a no contact rule. He hasn't broken non contact yet.
And you haven't seen
Funny.
a therapist since him,
No, I'm looking into getting a new one. Yeah,
but you haven't.
no.
Are you actually getting a new one?
Mhm.
Recent-
I would like to get a new therapist, yes.
Whoa.
Are you gonna talk about your old
Interesting.
therapist, your new therapist?
Yeah, I'll probably
have
expla-
to, bro.
I'll probably
Yeah,
explain
you
my
have
own
to.
therapist to my new one.
Dude, I've been doing
probably
therapy
did some
for.
damage.
At a certain point, you're like, "Ah, what are we talking? Oh, okay, this happened. Like the most minuscule thing you have to bring
Yeah.
up.
That
You
means
know
a
what I mean?
relationship, right?
What?
It's a relationship in that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice.
like you kind of know everything about me now.
Right.
You know all my tricks.
Are you convinced to get therapy?
No, I'll just keep trauma dumping on my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And on this pod.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is funny, like, I think we talked about this before, but, like, I'll ask you a question and then you'll start going off about something and I'll, like, pry a little bit more. I'm like, dude, this guy is in therapy right now. He's in therapy mode, just, like, going off.
Yeah.
This is his therapy.
Well, also, like, during the day, I was talking about it before the podcast. I don't talk.
I know, the
like,
whole day.
You
there-
don't talk,
I do not talk.
dude. I'm yapping all day at work.
I know. This guy, I hear you laugh.
I'm laughing a
In
lot.
my-
You're a
in my
yapper at work?
I'm goofing at work.
I hear you laugh, like, pretty frequently. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's fucking laughing all
There-
the time.
There was one time I like screamed at the top of my lungs on the floor. Like I made it look just really loud, and because I think I was trying to prove I could do anything there,
Yeah.
and so I screamed really loud. And then I think our supervisor came over, walked out.
Yeah.
And he's walking towards me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to get in trouble." And then he comes over and he just goes, "Hey, can you do something for me real quick?" And
Yeah.
he just asked me a favor.
No, our work's pretty chill.
Yeah,
Damn,
We can kind of do
bro.
whatever, chat about whatever.
yeah, I'm really obnoxious at work.
Yeah. I think a lot of people were kind of obnoxious at
Yeah.
work. It used to be worse in
Yeah.
the old office. It was like people were really loud.
How do it work for you guys?
I've been trying to get you there forever.
Come in, I'll clip my fucking toenails on Art's
Oh
keyboard.
yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
I told you about that, right?
You told me about this.
Yeah. Happened again.
Nice.
Happened again? And you didn't confront him?
I confronted him before.
This is like the plot of Shallow Hal, where like
know.
you're about to get a split personality. And you're gonna choke him out eventually.
Oh, me? I
Yeah.
just like snap one
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
I'm not Shallow Hal. What is it? Me, myself, and Irene.
Oh,
the other
Me,
Jim
myself,
Carrey.
and Irene.
How?
You're Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that
You're going
happened.
to date a fat girl?
But she's beautiful in my eyes.
Yeah.
That
Crazy
I don't
movie.
condone that movie.
I want to make a sequel to Shallow Hal. I
What's
told you
that?
this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to make a remake of it.
A remake?
A remake.
Or what's like the premise?
It's two people that get the
Shallowed,
whammy.
Haled.
They get the
Yeah.
whammy put on them.
The whammy, that's what it's called.
Yeah. It's a man and a woman, and they both see different things for their standards of beauty. So like they're both looking at the same person, but they're
They see
seeing like
different things.
one
Yeah.
seeing like a very skinny person, one maybe seeing like a very fat person, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's called Shallow Pals.
And do they fall in love?
No,
No,
they
they don't
become
fall in love.
friends.
They-
They're
they're-
fraternal.
I think one's
They're-
gonna
they're
be
siblings.
one's gonna be a gay woman and one's gonna be a straight man. So they're both attracted to
A
women.
gay woman and a straight man.
Oh.
Wow,
Yeah.
another woke movie
Yeah.
coming out of Hollywood.
So they can both look at they're both looking at a woman and they're both seeing that their standards of beauty in that
Right.
woman.
Right.
Because they both got the whammy on.
Oh, love triangle.
You know, that way it's
So what's like the conflict?
There's
Oh,
no conflict. Just a vibe
yeah, no
movie.
conflict. It's
Just
just
a
about how
vibe movie.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know,
Just chilling, dude.
they're just trying to get the
Yeah.
whammy taken off of them.
But then they fall in love
Yeah.
with the same person.
Mm-hmm.
It's a love triangle, and then it becomes a
It's
polycule.
called polycule.
There you
Wow.
go. Another woke movie. I'm telling you.
Whoa.
Shallow pals,
Whoa.
baby. It's gonna be the
So
future.
you grew up in Dallas.
Yeah.
Hey, you were in that shooting.
Oh, I was at the. Yeah.
Oh shit! You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I remember every shooting.
I was in a shooting.
Wait, actually, yeah. Talk about that. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, what do you want to? I mean, I wasn't like
That's
by
like
the
a blunder.
bullets weren't flying by me.
Right.
Right.
I was on the fairgrounds when there was a shooting at the State Fair of Texas.
This was last year.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Why did I think you were on the Ferris wheel?
I was not on the fair. I was.
You were like next to the Ferris.
But
I
there
was-
were
I was-
people on the Ferris wheel.
There were people on the Ferris. I was walking down like it's called the Midway where all the games are in the State Fair, and I remember I get a call from my mom, and she goes, "Hey, where are you at?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just like."
Hey, where you at? I'm about to shoot these.
It was you.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm just by these games." And she goes, "Hey, you got to get out here. There's a shooting." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then just like,
What are you talking about?
and then like an avalanche of people would just start pouring past us.
Ooh, that's so scary.
And everybody's running for their lives, screaming.
Yeah, I remember you texted me,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, and the sirens are going off. Oh,
Sirens, more
Yeah.
sirens.
What the hell did you call that?" That's
Yeah.
crazy. Anyway, keep going.
yeah, the sirens. And then like, so we go take our family and we like stuff them under like a roller coaster. You know how they have the tarps?
Oh, the
Yeah.
roller
we,
coaster.
we stuff them under a tarp thing so they can hide.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then my dad goes, they're like, hey, me and Fernando are going to go get everybody else. And I was like, am I not?
Yeah, you had to know. I want to be here.
Am I not hiding? That's when I realized I was like, oh, I'm no longer a woman or child. I'm no longer. I'm now like.
You said okay.
Yeah. I was just. I was so scared that I was too scared to say no. I was just like,
Wow.
okay.
That's your coming of age
Yeah,
moment?
that's-
Is a
that's-
state
that's-
fair shooting?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm a man.
I'm a man.
Damn.
And so I had to like go and search for like the people that we couldn't find.
Damn.
You found him.
Yeah, we did find them eventually.
That would be so stressful because that's such a big state fair that
Yeah.
like how would
Yeah.
I would I'd be like, how am I gonna find these fuckers?
I
you
also
know?
felt
Yeah.
bad because when we went back to get everybody, we pulled the and they were just like sitting in the dark
yeah, like,
waiting.
huddled.
And I didn't hear anything. They said when they were in there, they heard more gunshots.
Wow.
So like,
Oh, shit.
I didn't hear anything. So
Wow.
I think that like I had less of a reaction.
I'm surprised that like there's such a big state fair, and there's never been an instance where they needed to check. Like, there's no like metal detector or anything. You know what I mean? There's no bag check.
Oh, you're allowed to bring your guns into State Fair.
Oh,
Because it's the great state of Texas.
Yeah.
brother.
Why would you not?
Oh,
Yeah. Also, like,
fascinating.
How do you
wasn't-
stop a bad guy with a gun?
Yeah, did anyone stop him with a gun?
Yeah, it was a cop, but
Well, they had their guns, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was just
Do people not really not use their guns? That's so crazy to me.
yeah, because they know everybody else has guns.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
no. You're saying like in the event of a shooting, nobody uses their gun.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy who like posted up with his gun, being like, if he comes around this corner, I'll shoot him.
Oh,
And I
that
was
kinda
like,
makes sense.
that guy's crazy.
Why?
That is crazy.
I was
Why is that crazy?
because he doesn't know what the guy with the gun looks like. He could be shooting at another guy that just is trying to be a good guy with a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would
Yeah.
only cause. It would
would just cause
100%
more
only
mayhem.
cause more gun
Right,
deaths.
right,
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking more like he was in a place where it's like if they come in like trying to attack, I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, you're done.
Right.
You're done for.
yeah,
Yeah.
But none of
Wow,
us know who the bad guy with the gun is in this
Right,
scenario.
right.
We just see guys with guns.
Shit. So would you say that was like a formative part of your life, or what's going on?
Well, I mean, you almost forgot. When I brought it up, it seemed like you had already forgot about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, shoot.
yeah, you know, par for the course, and you live my
I mean,
life.
What do you think your old therapist would have said about that shooting?
What kind of gun, dude?
Yeah.
Sounds sick. That's sick, bro. I got some thoughts on the Second Amendment. Actually, I think we all should carry around just in case. Just
Yeah.
in case. Damn.
But yeah, it's also like it wasn't a mass shooting, which was nice.
It was
Oh,
just like a
like
beef.
targeted. Like
It
he
was
was trying to.
it was someone just saw someone he didn't like.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, I hate this guy," and pulled out his gun. And
Oh, thank God.
yeah, I was like, "Whew."
Right.
Yeah,
It is wild that like more mass shootings don't happen in places like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's always like a school. But like if you want to do a mass shooting, go to like a fair.
yeah,
Right? Go to the
Yeah.
subway. Right?
yeah.
Mhm.
It's crazy. It's kind of interesting. Why does that not happen?
I think just schools are trendy. Like school shootings are trendy.
It kind of like sends a message.
Yeah.
There's
It's
What
also-
message?
it- I
It's
mean,
like
is
so tragic or
yeah.
something. Like the innocent lives are gone or
also, is
whatever.
it not like students that also do it?
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's
so
more
it's
that.
like-
It's like the students.
Well, like Sandy Hook wasn't a student. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some that are not students.
Yeah, but I'm saying like by and
Yeah.
large, are they not
Students,
students?
Yeah.
But what about like other? I guess like the Las Vegas.
maybe it's
one.
just more fun.
Let's talk more about shootings on this podcast, guys. They're really fun.
Kind of a blunder. kind of a mistake.
They're
That's what the
really-
pod's about.
What do you
really
want to talk about,
fun.
Fern?
This is not my podcast. Like,
Why'd you open it up
like,
as if it was?
Jesus Christ.
You're the one. You're the one who
Yeah.
started as if we're the guests here. I was ready for you to take over.
Yeah, I
I just that always happened at Teach Me Good to bring it back.
Yeah,
We'd always be like, we'd always start it, and then you just go fucking rapid fire. You're in. You're
Yeah.
locked in.
yeah. Just because it becomes like at a certain point, I'm like, what's going on right now? Nothing's
Right.
happening. We got to make something happen.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Right. So do you miss the pod?
sometimes.
Do you actually?
Yeah, sometimes.
What do you miss about it?
I don't know. You know what I just found out recently?
What'd you find out?
You know that game Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
I didn't know you get to have sex with the person you marry.
I don't think that's always
What?
true. Well, I mean,
I always took that
yeah.
as a given. Like
a given, right?
You can have sex with them a lot.
The fuck is one time.
Yeah, my idea was like, you only get to have sex with this person. You have to marry this person, and then you kill this person.
I
But
always,
you can't have sex with the person you marry. That was your idea.
That was the kind of my
I did always find that question to be confusing because I'm like, but I'm having sex with two people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was kind of confused. And I was afterwards, after I found out, I was like, can you
Rewrite the rules.
fuck the kill?
Like Uno, it should come with like more specific rule set.
You can fuck the kill.
You can fuck the kill.
You can
Oh,
before-
hey.
Yeah, can you fuck the kill?
So
Dude?
that's the best can you do before and after.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask that the next time I play. Kill, fuck, or marry.
What made you think of that? Did we talk about that on the pod?
I was just trying to get something going. Art.
I want to talk about the pod.
Yeah, you want to talk about our podcast?
Well, what do you miss about it?
All right, kill, fuck, or marry. Blunderbuss.
Let's
Joe Rogan.
with great start.
Great start.
Oh
or
yeah,
teach me
great
good.
start. Yeah, here we go.
I'm gonna obviously fuck Blunderbuss because Victor's here.
Yes.
Let's go.
Fucking
He's
hottie.
looking good.
Yeah.
He's always looking good.
Always looking good. Got
Yeah.
that perm.
You said that like it was unique to this moment. Victor's always looking good.
I've seen him on his
Oh.
lowest of lows,
Yeah,
and
I've
he's
seen
still
him.
looking good.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
You seen me at my own home.
yeah. The worst day of
Uh,
Victor is better than the best day of fishing. I say that every day.
All right,
What's
now-
that even mean? But okay, so you'd
now I'm
fuck
blushing.
Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss.
Kill Teach Me Good, obviously.
Yeah, kill, teach me good, marry, great start.
Kill, teach me good. Oh,
Kill,
because y'all
teach me-
killed it.
Yeah, we killed it.
We killed it.
I
didn't
killed
want
it.
to.
I
I
killed
actually
it.
kind of
Not what I
wanted
was
to.
expecting.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to Kill Teach
Actually,
Me Good.
we didn't.
near
It
the
died.
end.
We just kind of died.
It was kind of hard to
Find a guest.
Ran out of
no,
experts.
not even find guests, but like schedule guests.
Mm.
Because like we had to schedule 3 people, and like scheduling 2
Yeah.
people is already hard enough. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, fuck, this
Yeah.
is too much.
Yeah,
And then
scheduling
come
this
over.
episode was really hard as we went over already.
It was a
Can
pain
we
in the
do-
ass.
Can we do kill, fuck, or marry?
Yeah.
Like,
Do we do a lot of
guests-
look? Do you do a lot of looking
guests
into
of the
camera
old
stuff here?
podcast?
I do, yeah. I do. I think it's funny. I always point at the camera too.
Yeah.
It's
All
kind
right,
of
I'm gonna look up.
funny. He's on Spotify. What the hell?
I'm gonna look up the old podcast.
Oh,
and
it's
then
still it should
We're gonna
still be up.
do kill, fuck, or marry. With
Wait,
some
are we having
old
phone time?
guests.
Can I watch some more WNBA clips?
Yeah, you guys can get phone time. Only a minute though. We have to get back to it.
I meant to text "teach me good." I typed in "touch me good."
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Is that a
There we go.
podcast?
Hey, there we go.
I'd
That's
fuck
a good one.
Blunderbuss.
Yeah.
Teach me good.
Are you looking up episodes right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask us about episodes. I'm actually curious to go down memory lane. It's kind of funny. What's up?
Well, I was gonna.
We have a lot of overlap. The people who listen to Teach Me Good listen to this.
some
That's
of
what I'm saying.
these these names are gonna they're gonna put Fern back in his 3-month depression.
Oh no, Benny Feldman.
Benny Feldman.
Yeah, he was on it.
Oh.
He's talking. It's about eating bugs.
Some
Oh,
of
yeah.
these names. How many people have I dated from Teach Me Good?
Benny Feldman.
I honestly, I did date a lot of people that were on Teach Me Good. That's not.
That's
a,
actually true.
Yeah, it's not
kinda
a really
funny.
a
Dude,
lot
I was
of
setting you up. You got a roommate out of it. You got a bunch of dates out of it. What the hell? You should be thanking me.
It's not my fault that
Thank me good.
I'm really cool. Art.
Damn, I'm going through these episodes. I'm like, fuck, this sounds.
I'm not
fun.
saying you're
This
not
sounds
cool.
fun to
I'm just
listen
saying
to.
I helped you.
Yeah.
But we went on for like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I think because like it was like all the
No,
pandemic.
we went on for longer than a year and a half.
Really? Like
Yes.
2 years
Because we did it for all of the pandemic, and then we did it for like another year, like another 2 years
after that. Live.
Yeah, there's a lot of episodes.
Oh, you talking about just live recordings?
Live was like the last like 3 months or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
But we did Zoom for a while.
yeah. I was talking about
I
the
spent a lot of
entirety
money.
of the podcast.
We had a pretty good Patreon going.
Mm-hmm.
We were making money. Do you remember that Patreon where I got all your loved ones to write you letters?
Yeah, and I remember none of them wrote an earnest letter, and it hurt my feelings.
No, some of them wrote earnest letters.
They all wrote jokes.
No, they were pretty. Some of them were pretty.
All of my
earnest.
loved ones wrote jokes about me, and it really hurt my feelings.
Your mom sent anything?
No, it was like
No.
his friends.
It was my friends. None of them were in
Oh.
earnest. Because he had me, and then the guy that produced it with us. He had our loved ones write things about us, and the producer had really sweet, earnest letters.
Yeah.
And all of mine were like, "This guy's a goofball," and I was like,
That's earnest.
And I just-
you are a goofball.
"They're like, he's the most insane person I ever." And I was like,
That's also true.
I just want someone to tell me they love me.
They did. Why can't you accept love?
Never heard it even once.
Damn.
So this is the issue. He can't accept love. And that's the
It was
that's
all
the
bits.
crux.
All of my love letters were bits.
They were not bits. I still have them on my computer somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the Patreon. That was one of the Patreon episodes. That was one of my favorite ones.
yeah, it's
that
pretty
was
fun.
great.
One.
It was pretty fun.
It was fun.
It was a fun episode.
We did what else did we do on the Patreon? I think we just chatted, right?
Yeah, we just chatted.
My
It was
life.
what Great Start became.
Do you know?
Just guys talking. No expert.
Yeah, we're
Well,
just
yeah, the premise of Great Star
chatting.
was our childhoods or our backgrounds.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what we do.
Oh, Yeah.
Yeah. We talk a lot about our parents on this pod.
I know.
It's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Are we talking about our parents here?
We do talk about our
Like a
parents
lot.
It always goes back to that.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do we know about parents here? You have a white woman for a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a very Vietnamese.
I was like,
dad.
she's the Filipino one. Your
Yeah.
mom? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. She can sing really well.
Yeah.
No, she can't. No, my dad's.
Whoa,
my
bad
dad's
Filipino.
Kind of crazy. Are your dad?
Is that a thing? Can Filipinos sing?
It was like a thing
Yeah.
on TikTok where like all Filipinos can sing really well.
Yeah.
They're like
well, they can't-
incredible.
It's almost like an export.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like their entertainment.
It's like that in nursing.
Nursing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Uh-huh.
good nursing. Good singing nurses.
They'll sing you to sleep.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
lullaby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Are your parents crazy?
Are my parents crazy?
Yeah.
No, they're pretty chill.
They're chill.
I think my mom's pretty chill. My dad's pretty chill. They're all
Nothing's ever bad happened in your life.
yeah,
You
they're all
live a
chill
good life.
people. I think my family's pretty calm.
Nah, you all have anger
So what was
issues.
so bad about your childhood?
You have anger
Art's
issues.
the one that
What
said
are
it
you
was
talking about?
bad.
No.
Oh.
Your family has anger issues.
They do have
Don't
anger
try to
issues.
cover this up.
But they're
what are you
angry.
talking about?
But they're angry in the way everybody's angry.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, maybe,
You know how everybody
maybe
just
you're
explodes.
generalizing.
People just explode. Yeah.
well, how often does it happen?
I mean, it happens less now that they're medicated, but they're medicated now. But
Oh, I
it's
love
pretty
it.
chill now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are multiple people medicated for anger in your family?
I think just mainly my mom.
That's
as
what I
far as
thought.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny to wake up and you gotta take your anger pills. Take
love
my
it.
vitamin D. Gotta take my
Yeah,
Angies.
Angies. Angular D. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
No, my
good.
mom has anger issues.
Did you ever get so
Oh.
angry where you like blacked out?
Me?
Yeah.
No, my brother did. My brother did. Yeah.
Because some people on this podcast have.
No,
I'm not saying who.
I've never
we talked about
blacked
it on
out
the
from anger.
Really?
Yeah.
People have.
I-
You have, right? Where you literally don't remember.
No, I wouldn't say I don't remember, but it does.
Hey,
feel
it's okay,
Like
you're in a
my,
safe space.
My
It's not
like
safe.
my field of vision like narrows.
That's like blacking out.
I guess so.
Interesting.
No, but that's normal.
Well, that's pretty chill.
No, but that's a normal thing to have. Tunnel vision when you're angry is normal.
Interesting.
Yeah, but then I start saying slurs.
Okay. And you
No,
know,
you're emotionally compromised.
Yeah.
but you do that fully.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen you. We've all
Yeah,
seen your
yeah,
set.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
That was my ex podcast.
Yeah, I feel like you said you've had issues where you get violent, right? Did you ever get violent?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Did you ever, like punch a wall? But your
No.
brother did.
I'm too frail to be violent.
Mm.
I say all the time that like people are really lucky that I'm not bigger because I would be
People are
I'd
really
be a
lucky.
menace.
I don't think.
They would have had it coming.
Wait, is your mom violent?
She could be.
Yeah.
So this is like borderline. This is bordering into or verging into anger issues.
Yeah, she could be.
Where
Yeah.
you're like starting to be destructive, like
Yeah.
physically.
And then my brother would be violent. Yeah.
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 See, this is
Yeah.
not.
Older, younger? Did he ever hit you?
Older brother.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, I just kind of rant. I
It's
kind of rant and freak out about things.
I think that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like scares me to think about.
About me ranting?
No, just like people exploding like that.
Oh.
Just like destroying a door. Like,
Oh.
freaks me out.
That's like just throwing something across the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I went over to my friend's brother's apartment because we're all just hanging out there, and his door was completely just like fucked up. Like,
Rip the hinges from the
honestly,
door
it was
from the
like
hinges.
literally someone like a professional wrestler came in and like fucked up a door.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid man.
And I was like, "What happened?" He was like, I was like, "Dude, what are you, like, is everyone okay? Like, this looked like someone got beat up or something."
That's a follower of DJ Khaled right there.
what?
That's a follower of DJ Khaled.
What?
He does that?
Well, you know the thing where they say like when one door closes, another door opens.
Yeah.
They ask DJ Khaled that, and he goes, "I don't believe in that." He goes, "If I see a closed door, I rip the
Breaking
door
it
from the
down.
hinges."
Yeah, let's
Because I
go.
ripped the door from the hinges.
Let's
He goes, "And I take the
go.
hinges and I put it in the boy's hand, so you can keep the hinges too."
Yeah.
He's a weird guy.
That's classic DJ Khaled.
That's
Have you
why he's the best.
Have you seen the
We
clip
the
where
best.
he's like golfing,
Yeah.
and they was like, "Hey man, how do you feel about this golf?" And he was like, "Root beer, baby." He just said something like completely random.
Yeah.
He was like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
Yeah.
But anyway,
I bet DJ Khaled, he could be like the next P. Diddy. I would not be surprised at all if he was like a sex trafficker.
he seems a little too dumb to be one. To be honest, I don't know. There's not much going on up there. I feel like every time he
Yeah.
talks, I'm like, I don't think you're all here, dude. I think you're gone. You're over it.
Don't you ever disrespect the king like that again. Don't you ever fucking do that in my presence again, Art. DJ Khaled, one of the greatest minds of our
Oh,
generation.
hey, somebody forgot to take his anger pills.
Yeah, I can
One of
tell.
the greatest minds!
Dude, I only have like one door in here. Please don't break it down. It's like 3 doors in here.
Yeah, you do have a surprising lack of doors.
Yeah, it's kind of one shotgun of a place. But anyway, yeah, my friend's brother, he had to explain to me, like, when he gets really drunk, he gets really angry. And I'm like, that is scary. That is a scary thing to think
I know.
about.
When I get drunk, I'm like a happy drunk.
I'm a really jolly guy when I get drunk.
I
Yeah,
only
me
get
too.
really angry whenever I'm like sober.
I get a,
So drinking is an escape for you guys.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I get
drinking
obnoxious.
has a positive effect on me.
I get
think.
really
Yeah.
obnoxious when I get drunk.
really
Yeah.
like obnoxious.
Like chatty.
Like
You're yapping?
yeah, I get too close to people. I'm chatting too much.
Oh.
You get too close. That's a very normal drunk thing to do.
Yeah.
though.
You know, one of the first times I met you, you were dating this girl, and then we were at like a birthday party at a bar, and then you guys were like headbutting each other.
Oh, that makes sense.
When's the first time you met him?
It was
was
like
this?
early on in my New York tenure.
Yeah. This was at like I think Dan Yang's birthday party probably.
Yeah, you're in this
Dan
other girl.
Yanks.
Like you're, I don't know. You guys were like butting heads, but
Yeah.
in like
But
a romantic way.
physically.
The way that like two Rams
Yanks.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that I would do with someone I'm dating. Yeah.
Were you drunk in that moment?
Maybe. I don't remember this, but this does sound like something I would do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you regret that?
I mean, from there on, it was all downhill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
button
yeah.
heads.
Yeah.
Button heads.
It happens.
No, I like tussling with people that I'm dating.
You never tussled me. We've known each other for so many years. You never tussled me.
Yeah, I hate you. But
Oh fuck.
Wait,
That's right.
Yeah. Well, you're not
Shit.
dating.
You know who loves to tussle? Hayden Arrington. Every time he sees me, he picks me up and like throws me around.
Trying to roll.
Does he
He's trying
really?
to roll. Yeah. And
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
I've never grown up with this. You
He's
used
a
to fight with
strong
your
man.
siblings, right?
No, my siblings. Next one below me, younger than me, is my sister.
Yeah.
And then
But you guys used to
the one
tussle.
after that is like 20 years younger than me.
I thought you and your sister used to fight.
No.
You don't wait. You guys don't like tussle with the people you date. You don't like.
Not really.
You don't like shove them.
It's not.
into like a bunch of stairs.
Yeah.
No.
Like, you
Not
don't
really.
like. You don't like threaten to throw them
It's
into
not
oncoming
a
traffic.
tussle because it's
I'll
not.
threaten 'em.
It's not competitive. She could, if I wanted to do something, she could not stop me.
Oh, whoa, it's kinda
see,
hot,
yeah,
dude.
and yeah.
Keep
see,
talking, man. Jesus
I only
Christ.
date women that can physically demolish
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah. Every woman
That's
I've ever
fair.
dated, completely capable of destroying me if they
Right.
wanted to.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
That's most people,
Not
though,
me.
you'd say, right?
I dated a girl with rheumatoid arthritis to make sure.
Oh my
I-
god.
To ensure that would never happen.
Is that
to
for
me.
real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
I've dated women that I could destroy, but I would say 90% of the women I've dated could physically demolish me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like something you look for?
That's just
Yeah.
something that ends up happening.
So subconsciously,
Yeah.
there's something happening there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's in the brain.
They're
you know,
taller
you're
than me. They're always bigger than me in some way.
looking- Right.
I like whenever a girl's taller than me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not insecure. I feel like it's a flex on other people.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I would never.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Men should be taller than women at all times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think women are only attractive if they're over 6 feet tall. So,
Damn.
Women are only attractive. Yeah.
yeah, I put it on my dating
That's your
apps.
hinge.
Dating
Has a
app
woman ever
profiles.
picked you as
6 feet
has
and
your
over?
girlfriend ever carried you, or like someone you've dated,
Ever carried
you're a
me?
pick
Yeah,
me
like-
boy.
Like bride style like that?
like fireman style, yeah, like bride style, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be carried
Really?
like
What
that.
about like a
Never happened to
toddler
me.
where they pick you up by the armpits?
I've been picked
Ooh,
up like that before
uppies?
too. Yeah.
Who's giving you uppies? Let me give you uppies.
But yeah, like Deline used to throw me around.
Oh,
Yeah.
name drop. We're doxing.
Throw
Just throw
you
you
around.
around.
Yeah.
Say more. Dude.
Deline was a lot stronger than me.
Wow.
Deline was strong.
She was into pro wrestling, right?
She was really into wrestling, so she knew all
She
the,
ripped?
she knew all the grapples.
Did she practice them on you?
Yeah, she just liked to wrestle and she would destroy me.
Did she ever suplex you?
Yeah.
That's
she,
hilarious.
She body slammed me. Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was fun. It was a good
That
time.
does sound fun.
yeah,
That'd
it'd
be
fun
fun.
to be
It's like
thrown
having
around.
having like a brother.
Well,
that you can have sex with.
That's what I'm saying. Hayden does that to me. I'm like, I don't know how to respond, but also like, this is kind of fun.
But you're kind of turned on, right?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starved for touch.
Yeah.
I think I was.
Anyways.
Yeah. So you grew up in Dallas, or?
Do you ever feel starved for touch for real?
Because
I definitely- I overshared
since
yesterday.
I've dated. What?
I overshared about that yesterday.
About
To-
being-
I was
whom?
being starved for touch.
I mean, yeah, when I was like
you,
single.
you said this to
yeah.
your girlfriend?
No, I had some people over, or my roommate had
Wow,
some
no
people
invite.
over for lunch. Yeah, no
Wow.
invite, not this time.
Wow, Pung and Josh, no invite.
Yeah,
What's going
and
on,
they were
dude?
talking about strip
Wow.
clubs, and I was telling them about
poor
like
Josh.
one time I was getting a lap dance, and then she put my face in her chest, and like I was
Did
into
you start
it.
crying?
I almost cried.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because you're like, this is so,
Yeah,
this is
because
so
it
nice.
felt like a hug.
That's so weird.
And she thought I was into it because she thought she was being sexy, but really it was just like the
You're just so
the
emotionally
warmth of the touch was like
right.
like getting to me.
That's why men play sports. They're
So they
touch
can
starved.
touch.
Yeah, it's like the theory.
Ah.
Also, people just like to compete.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's theory.
People like mention it as like one of the subconscious things that happens with men. They're so homophobic they can't like touch each other, so that they created sports.
That's really
That
funny.
sounds like a reach.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
sound
it's
like a
a
reach
little
to me.
You
But
know
some-
what I was
some
thinking of
things-
the other day?
Because there's also not there's like non-contact sports.
Yeah, but I think contact sports were first.
You think what?
Contact sports were first.
Like
The first sports.
for sports?
Yeah, because they're
For
the
entertainment?
most fun.
yeah.
It's fun
why?
to
Why are they
battle.
fun? Because you get to touch people.
But like, what about like gladiator shit where they're just like beating
Oh,
the
they're
shit out of
touching.
each other?
Yeah, they're touching people with their fists. They're touching people. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
They're getting like fluids everywhere. I mean, it's a fun theory. I don't think it's true. It could be a subconscious thing,
Yeah.
but it's
Sounds
also just
like a leap of logic.
Yeah.
I think humans just like competition.
Sure.
They just find entertainment in competing. Anyway, what were you saying?
So
Oh.
you started crying into the stripper's breast, and
I held it together. I didn't cry, but it just reminds me of
You're
like,
shaking them.
yeah, it kind of I had an epiphany. I was like, oh, I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what you wanted to say. You had more thoughts on competing and
Yeah,
touch?
this is fun because when I first got here, I did something I forget what, but Victor said, "Oh, Fernando might be made of stronger stuff than I thought," And right now I'm realizing Victor might be a little bit softer than I thought.
Oh,
'Cause-
okay.
Yeah, I think we're starting. To, we're finding where
Figuring
to
out
meet
each
each
other.
other.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
if you guys had hung out those many years ago, you would already know
December
this.
6th, 2022. I'll
Yeah,
never
you guys,
forget.
You would already know this.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have this dynamic on this podcast.
Yeah.
We would already
It would've
know
been a better
everything about
dynamic.
each other.
He would've
Yeah,
been,
we would have been closer friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't have that.
We'd have inside jokes, you know?
Do we have any inside jokes? We have a few.
No, we don't have any.
Shit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this up because I keep thinking about it and I keep forgetting to bring it up.
Okay.
But one time we were hanging out and you asked me about Sabrina Carpenter.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
He talks about her so much.
Love her.
No way. Does he really?
Yeah, he brought her up
Goated.
like 3 times today.
I think she's funny to bring up.
Anyways, go on.
Well, no. Well, you asked me. You were like, Sabrina Carpenter. Do you think guys like her because they infantilize her? Is that the word?
Oh, is this what I've said?
We've talked about this.
I've definitely brought this up to Art before.
You
wants
have
to.
this theory.
I definitely brought it up to Art, yeah.
Yeah. You think that people like her because she looks kind
No,
of
no,
like
no.
a
I, didn't- I said that I don't think that people like her because
No,
of
no.
that. I said that I feel like she
Leans
looks
into
like a
it.
child.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
She looks like a child, and it makes me uncomfortable.
But you also said she like leans into as like a selling point. Like she sexes it up a little bit.
No, I don't think I said.
I think you said that.
I don't think she's leaning into the fact that she looks like a child. I think it bothers me that she tries to be so sexy when she looks like a child.
That's-
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Good guy over
Do
here.
you think
fucking
because she looks like
hero.
a child she shouldn't do that?
No, I just find it weird.
Why is it weird?
It's uncomfortable to look at for me.
Oh, just like personally, just like
Yeah.
it's hard to
Because she looks like a little girl.
Because I feel like she has
Yeah.
like a child's body, and she's like posing really,
Right.
trying to pose really sexually. And I'm
Wow.
like, this is uncomfortable to look at.
Wow, we've come to this strange crossroad of body positivity.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
She's smaller than Ariana Grande, who's also tiny.
Yeah.
Which I think
Oh,
is
she's
also
like shorter.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's like shorter.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she can do it. I don't care.
But she
You
also
know,
has like
it
that's
makes
like a
me
little.
uncomfortable.
She's a little stockier than
Yeah.
Ariana, so she really does look like a toddler. Like it
Yeah.
really does look
Like
like
she's got like
she's,
baby
like, wobbling
proportions.
around.
She
Yeah,
wobbles,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of
She
strange. It is kind of
drools.
strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what are you supposed to do in that instance? You know?
I mean, I would never say she can't do it. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's fine that she does it.
You're just not gonna jack off to it.
Yeah, I just don't, yeah, I can't do
It makes it harder. I mean, you're still
It
gonna do
does make it harder. Yeah.
but you love a challenge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it makes edging much easier. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Oh no, I just remember because you asked me if I thought that guys liked her because she was like an infant.
I mean, I think that's for sure part
No,
of it.
I think guys like her because she's a cute girl and she sings about getting fucked.
But she also looks like kind of like a kid. There's an aspect in society and culture where it's like you got to look young and that's hot.
Right.
Well, she doesn't look young. She is young.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, young people are hot in general.
Yeah.
And even looking, any
Yeah.
youth aspect of youth is like
Yeah.
in.
That's crazy. 'Cause I changed all my dating apps to be 32 and up.
Whoa, the
Yeah.
opposite. You're trying to fix society.
Yeah.
You're
32
a really
and
good
up,
guy.
6 feet and up.
6 feet and up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a fun inside
6 figures only.
You want a
I wanted to make 6
old
figures.
giant.
joke. 6 figures, yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
I want
is it
a
going
woman
well?
that works in finance, trust fund.
Yeah,
6
blue
foot,
eyes.
6
Blue
foot.
You actually
Yeah.
gave her that idea. The person
Yeah.
who made that TikTok.
Mhm, mhm.
You DM'd her being like, "Hey, you should make. This is my thought."
Well, I was telling her my ideas for women, and she
Right.
turned it into a thing and just
She lives
changed
in
it
New
to
York and
men.
apparently is taking acting classes.
Mhm.
Wants to be an actor now.
Oh wow.
Kind of crazy. Because of one moment of
I
fame.
would watch that movie. Her and Haktua, little collab. That'd be like the Godzilla versus Kong
She's
of
a
TikTok.
podcast
Yeah.
now. Talk to
Yeah.
her.
Haktua. She's got a podcast.
Talk
to
to
a-
a top podcast ever.
Top podcast ever. First guest, Whitney Cummings.
I thought Whitney Cummings was like a co-host.
Oh, is she?
I think so.
Fully no, I think she's first guest.
Every clip I see, Whitney Cummings is.
Yeah,
in
'cause
it.
they only
There's
have one
only one
episode.
episode.
There's only one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just came out.
I don't know why I assumed there was like 3 or 4 episodes.
No, they've been hyping it up for a while.
Oh, okay. This
Yeah.
makes more sense.
They probably recorded like a whole season's worth.
I
They're
assume
just-
Whitney Cummings was a co-host.
Well, she should have a podcast. If there's one thing that girl has, it's like charm. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, she should have a podcast.
I actually don't. I don't
It's like
hate
the
the
thing that
idea of
she'd be
her.
good
Yeah,
at.
I don't hate the idea of her having a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably not great.
I
but
do
it's
because I
fine.
hate that it takes away from this podcast.
That's true.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
One of my favorite inside jokes that we do is that whenever we do something good, like for society, like we donate to a homeless person, we always text each other to be
Yeah.
like, "I'm a really good guy." That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Just to brag about it. Guess what I did? Just
I-
fed a guy.
Yeah, I think one time I bought a hot dog for a homeless guy, and and I couldn't wait to tell Art about it.
Yeah.
What it tastes like.
You have to ask the homeless guy. He's the one that ate it.
I was gonna say sausage.
Oh,
okay.
Call
Oh, wait, that
back.
was before the.
That was-
pod-
I
that
think
was
it was
before
before
the
the
recording.
podcast. Yeah.
Fuck. We talked for
It's
like
alright.
30 minutes before the podcast.
Yeah, that's why this
We
episode's
talked
kind
for
of
like an hour before the podcast. Truly.
Yeah.
We had really banger material. before. Me and Victor became best friends. Honestly,
Yeah. What are you doing on Saturday?
I don't think I'm doing anything actually. You want to see Transformers 1?
Oh,
Transformers one day? Oh yeah. I mean, I
I
can't
heard
make
it
it,
was
but
good.
I mean, it looks kind of fun.
it looks bad. I don't know.
No. Did you see the second trailer?
No.
The second trailer made it look good.
Interesting.
It-
First one's like a weird buddy cop movie.
Yeah, it's got good reviews.
Yeah,
I
the-
looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes.
The first trailer made it look like it was like a bad Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the second trailer made it look like it was like a good like Civil War kind of movie.
Y'all hanging Saturday?
Probably not.
I'm also busy because I'm out of town. So
I've been tricked by those movies before. Because we saw.
I've been tricked too. I've been tricked too.
ooh, this is awkward.
You know what's funny? To be honest though, do you know that December 6th, 2022? Do you know why I reached out to Victor? Do you remember
Why?
why I reached out to Victor? Because you were part of the reason I reached out to him.
I can't remember. Hot pot?
Were you
No.
sad?
Art asked me if I wanted to record "Teach Me Good,"
Oh.
and I said no, I can't. I'm busy. And he said, "What are you doing?" And I immediately pulled out my phone and texted Victor.
Whoa,
And
full,
said,
this is full
and
circle.
said, "Let's make plans Saturday," because I so desperately didn't want to pod.
That's incredible.
Whoa! Wow.
This is a
feel,
moment.
I feel a little used.
The lore is deep here.
Yeah.
You didn't respond, so it's
Well, that's Art Bond, brother.
I know.
I could feel a disturbance in the force,
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
and
I-
I knew not to
Yeah.
spring the trap.
but yeah, like
You
literally.
knew.
I
You
knew.
I got a pod.
Yeah.
That's
He,
our
was-
pod.
he just goes, "Hey, are you free Saturday?" I was like, "I can't, I'm busy," and just immediately texted you. He was like, "Hey, you want to hang out Saturday? Let's put quick,
So funny.
quick." I think I texted you and like 3 other people trying to make plans.
No plans happened.
Wow.
I don't think any plans.
Nobody texted you back.
Nobody responded to. I'm not very
And we,
popular.
and we recorded an ep.
Wow.
Did we record an ep that year? That
Maybe,
day?
maybe.
We got to look back in the logs. Good times.
But yeah, that's what happened.
Well,
So-
we're about to hit an
Wow.
hour. You wanna
Thank
keep talking?
God.
Yeah, this is over.
We should hang, and then we should
Oh god, I guess
do
I'll
another
hang.
pod, and then we should talk about the hang.
Okay, I'll come back anytime.
Actually?
Yeah.
Did you have a good time with this pod?
Yeah. Is this it? Is this you only
We
do hour
can keep
episodes?
talking. Do you have more to say?
An hour's a
I
long
feel like
time.
you-
That's like a therapy.
I feel like you're ready to talk shit. I felt like you were ready to stoke the flames.
Yeah, give some flames.
I thought you wanted us to go at each other.
Do you have any hard opinions we could talk about?
Oh, you want to get like political?
I didn't say political, just hard opinions.
I mean, that's where
What are
else are
some
higher
flames
political.
I get stoked? Oh, what was the worst episode of your last pod? Do you think?
Oh,
Ooh, the maps.
There was maps.
unreleased.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, look at that unreleased.
You guys got
Unreleased
like an
episode.
actual like cartographer.
No, it's a guy that like collects maps and was like,
Are you impressed
or
that I knew that word?
his-
'Cause I
his-
didn't know I knew that word.
his family owned a map shop or something like that, right? And
And
so,
like a vintage antique map
Yeah,
shop
and so-
from
so-
like the 1800s, like cool shit like that.
so I think he
Oh.
reached out to Art, being like, "Hey, I want to talk about these maps," and it was like one of Art's like old college friends, and we were like, "Sure," and we have
This
him
is
on, and
rough.
he just did not want to be there.
right.
He was like, I think as soon
Right.
as we started recording, he goes, "Hey, just so you know, I have to like walk my dogs in like 30 minutes, so
Yeah.
I'll have to get off pretty soon."
You know what's crazy? This is his apartment. I took his apartment from. He used to live here.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That guy used to live here. He potted right from there, right
Yeah.
there. That's where his desk used to be.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Crazy.
what happened. He like literally as soon as we start, he just goes, "Hey, I have like a hard out in like 30 minutes."
Yeah.
and we were like,
okay.
we're like, what? And then we'd be like, "So what do you like about maps?" And he was like, "I mean, I don't really like them. It's just like my
family just like
owns-
does them. Yeah.
They own this
You know
map
what's also
shop."
crazy? It was pandemic time.
Yeah,
You could have waited another 30. You could do it in an hour and then walk your dog in an hour.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow.
He had no plans. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do the pod.
It was crazy that he reached out and then did
Yeah.
not want to record the podcast.
right. And if you're listening, it's true.
Yeah.
If you're
Hope-
listening,
hope we're
we
still-
got a
hope we're still
brand new
buds.
pod. You could hop on.
Yeah. So hope we're still buds, buddy.
Like, listen.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
want
dox
to be
ya.
here right now, but I'm trying to put some kind of enthusiasm into this.
Don't you
Well,
want to
you're
be
doing
here?
a great job, buddy.
Yeah.
I think you can be better, but whatever.
All right.
Now the pot's starting. No, I thought you were gonna stoke the flames. It looked like you were about to get us fighting.
Yeah, I had some good momentum.
Me and
then
Art
I
do
got
fight all
got
the
a little
time.
derailed.
We used to fight more. We
do-
kind of toned it down a bit.
Yeah, we did used to fight more.
We used to fight a lot.
I think it makes good. It makes good content.
pod fodder.
Yeah.
I've gotten sadder, so I can't fight as much anymore. I don't have the same
I think
flame.
you got
in me.
happier.
Like what? Decreased testosterone. That's what I got.
I do suffer from low T.
Damn. I think you have too much tea.
I actually noticed that I do. So my dad doesn't respond to my texts ever, and so I'll send him
That's
nonsense.
something we got in common.
And so I'll send him nonsense just because I think it's funny that he doesn't respond to it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, "Hey, do you suffer from low T?" And I just send him things like that all the time, just like kind of
That one he did respond to. You go yes.
yeah, just kind of roasting him, just
I'm
like
sad.
saying things like, "Hey, do you have ED? Like, do I have ED in my future?" And he just won't respond, and it cracks me up.
But does he know what these things are? Does he know what ED is?
I think if I were, I would say erectile dysfunction. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
ED,
You're
yeah.
saying for the rest of the world who
Yeah.
knows what ED,
ED is. Yeah.
Interesting. What's the worst release episode we did? I'm trying to think.
Was there a guest y'all hated? I
Probably.
guess besides the map guy.
Everyone was actually pretty chill. I would say no one was like
Yeah.
rude.
You know who I didn't like? The Ghost Hunter dude. Because he
I
wasn't.
love the Ghost
wasn't
Hunter,
a Ghost
dude.
Hunter. This is
He
the
was
big, most
best.
divisive episode.
Yeah, this is very.
Oh, because he was
divisive.
because he said like.
He's like, I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, but he said that
like, helps
most
people.
phenomena were caused by people just being lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would imagine that ghosts
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really bummed me out.
Why? Because you were expecting
I-
like real
well,
ghost shit.
I remember before we started recording, I was psyched. I was telling Art about how excited I was. I was like, I love fucking ghosts. I want to believe in ghosts. I so desperately want to believe in ghosts. And we get there, and I ask him, I go, hey, so like, did you ever run into anything where you think that like, you thought that was a real ghost? And he was like, no.
He said well, there's one thing. Do you remember what he said?
What is it, like someone's house in the basement where like
No,
something
he
flickered?
like he caught a figure walk across his
Yeah.
camera and he couldn't like recreate it.
Yeah,
Like,
but it was
couldn't-
just, it was,
couldn't-
for the most
explain
part,
it.
he didn't believe in ghosts, and it bummed me out.
Yeah, that guy was
Wow.
cool. I liked him a lot. That guy was sick.
He was like, I got hired by Jimmy Fallon to go check out the basement, and I was like, all right, dude.
David Letterman, but yeah,
Yeah.
different show. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
he was
Sorry,
cool.
man.
I liked him. He was also, but like you liked him as a person.
I thought he was fine.
No, he seemed really sweet. He seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah, it's funny because you talk about that episode all the time.
That's one of my favorite.
Art
One of
loves
my
that
favorite
episode.
episodes.
yeah.
Well, because Art loved that
One of
it
my
was so
favorite
realistic.
episodes.
He loved that the guy came in and was like breaking down the reality of it,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted fantasy.
No, I think I was expecting like him.
Because
to-
you want Ghost Hunter and you got.
Well, I was expecting someone like out of their minds, like crazy person.
That's
Oh.
what I wanted.
No, I was expecting that, but then it kind of opened up to like a more like poetic thing. You know what I mean?
I wanted a delusional guy, but instead he was like, "No, I just go to people's houses and fix their toilets."
Yeah,
You
that's
got
kinda
a
sweet.
plumber.
Yeah,
sweet.
we got a plumber. Yeah,
You don't like wholesomeness. That's your issue.
He's like, we fixed the
Yeah,
the
no,
wires.
you know what? I'm a Fern. I don't like wholesomeness either.
Wow,
I'd rather
I
have
love a
somebody
wholesome.
crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, it would have been fun, sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
But I was touched. It was warm.
meant nothing to me.
Felt really warm.
Meant
right here.
nothing to me at all.
Yeah, you start to get real angry.
Yeah,
Start throwing stuff.
Maybe it's because we're depressed and Art's not.
Maybe.
well, I think Art's just
And then
kind
we
of
need like
Art's a
like
real
s-
positive
chaos,
person.
You know, we need like that
Yeah.
spark
Toxically.
just to feel
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And Art, you
Yeah.
don't have that
Well,
longing.
Well, I think Art's also unique. Like, did you have this experience when you first met Art? Because I feel like this is a lot of people's experience. When you meet him and you're kind of like, this has got to be fake.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, a lot of people say that about me.
Like everybody that meets Art's kind of like, there's got to be something that he's like hiding. And then you get to know him, and you're like, no, he's just a nice guy.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm nice and I'm
I
stupid.
really fell for the spell. I mean, like I met you, I had dinner with you. Now
Go, baby.
I have a podcast with you
You spend
Yeah.
an hour a week in my apartment every single
Yeah.
week.
every week.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys can't find nothing. I'm pure.
Yeah, I know that's your problem.
Woo!
You're pure.
Don't
art.
watch the Diddy tapes. Whatever you do, don't watch them. Let's say I got paid pretty good.
I got paid.
Got paid pretty good. Yeah, he hired like prostitutes. Not saying I did that.
Oh, okay.
Not saying there's anything wrong with that either.
Yeah, I thought you were like LeBron in this scenario.
What do you mean?
I didn't know you were one of the workers.
Yeah.
Oh,
where,
like a
you're-
celebrity.
Yeah.
Got it. It is funny, like we're about to. I mean, it doesn't matter. But it is funny, like seeing people like on Twitter being like, "Don't look at you look at all these celebrities that were at the party." I'm like, yeah, it was like the biggest party ever.
Yeah.
Of course the celebrities are going.
That's how I
Why
feel about.
wouldn't they
That's
go?
how I feel about Epstein's Island too.
Yeah, it's like it was
Yeah.
like the thing.
That's
There's
the
got to be
place.
a good amount of celebrities that that showed up to these parties not knowing
Yeah,
what they were,
100%.
and they're just like, "Oh shit!"
There's also
They're fucking children here.
they're also like probably different rooms of the party where it's like, oh, that room is reserved for, not that I know, but there's rooms that are like reserved for like crazy shit. You know what I mean?
The one thing about this podcast is we can never go an hour without talking about pedophilia.
Wait, do y'all talk about pedophilia a lot?
we
That's every
literally
pod.
do it every episode.
God, why is?
And it's not like forced. It
always
just
on my mind.
naturally comes up.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's
It is-
crazy.
it's
Was there
kind of in.
pedophilia happening at Diddy's party? I thought it was just like weird sex stuff. That's not pedophilic. It was just like sex workers and like
Oh, I actually yeah.
gay stuff. I think it was like down low gay stuff, like that kind of thing.
I don't know.
And like Diddy being abusive, like being like, I got footage of you doing gay stuff.
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna release it."
assumed that it was like.
Yeah, no, Art's the expert here,
yeah.
obviously.
Well,
so
I'll text him.
we can yeah.
I'll text.
We can
Diddy.
defer to Art here.
FaceTime.
Hey,
Have a hard
buddy.
time texting him. He's in jail, baby.
Oh yeah.
But I'll get him free one day.
Yeah.
I'm working on a thing. Do you know how we used to? Did you ever listen to Teach Me Good? Oh, you were on it.
I was on an episode.
Do you remember how we used to end it? I do kind of miss this.
You
This
talked
was fun.
tennis. You talked about tennis,
We
right?
talked about tennis.
Yeah, I talked about tennis, but I didn't even really talk about tennis. I just talked about
Those
my
are sort of,
high
those are
school
sort of the
coach.
best episodes. That we
Yeah,
kinda
those
just,
are the best ones where we
just,
don't
like,
talk about
chatted.
the topic.
Really?
But it was like sort of like a byline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's
How'd you
wrap
guys
it
end
up. I gotta eat dinner.
Okay.
Done talking to you. But do you remember how you used to end it? Do you remember?
No.
Come on,
I
the best
didn't-
pod in
I
the
didn't-
world.
We asked this to all our guests. A bit of a palate cleanser. Victor, please describe your perfect day.
Oh, I remember.
He
this.
hates it. I loved it.
My perfect day.
Some of them were fun.
Some of them were good. Flukes were that
Flukes
was the
is
best.
the best.
But do you have an answer, Fern?
I got
I've given
one.
my answer before.
Oh.
Go
My
on.
give
perfect
one more.
day is a 24-hour-long podcast with my buds Art Kai and Francesco
the hell?
Ruiz.
No notes. It's perfect.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine was like I at this point like there's prep. So at this point I've learned how to sail.
Oh right.
And then like I basically just wake up and I'm on a sailboat in the middle of an ocean and then I'm on the
Oh,
ocean.
that's the ending to 50 First Dates.
Is it? Oh, that is the end of the first dates.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
What's your perfect day, Art?
My perfect day? Probably going to a freak off with Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah. But a lot of people's
and then
perfect
doing a
Yeah.
set, doing a comedy set after.
Yeah.
Some people said that. Which I think
that was
kinda
a lot
funny.
of people's answers, which
Yeah.
honestly is what kind of bothered me about
It's
that
kinda
question.
sad, huh?
And then I don't know. I feel like doing a good set would be fun. That'd be really
No,
fun.
but it was just kind of the thing where it's like everybody's giving the same answer. It was like
Sure.
everybody was like, I wake up, I eat 6 boiled eggs.
yeah, everyone
Uh,
everyone ate eggs. That was weird.
Boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, I wake up, I eat
People
6
eat
boiled
a lot
eggs.
of boiled eggs.
Boiled
Uh,
eggs?
Not even joking.
Yeah,
we were like,
they're
what the
like-
Boiled
hell?
egg? That's like the emergency egg.
Yeah, that's
when
a
you
bad
don't have
egg.
enough
They're
time
good
to make
eggs. I
better
like boiled
eggs.
No, but of all the eggs.
Right. Also, anything you can eat anything, and they choose boiled egg. Kinda
Yeah.
crazy.
And they're like, then I get and then I'm like, I read, I maybe do a little bit of yoga, and then like at night I probably ideally do a set because I'm booked.
I'm
and
at the
then-
cellar. I do a set.
Yeah. It was just like that, and I was kind of like, this is everybody. Everybody's eating
Yeah.
boiled eggs and doing a set.
But the thing is, it is hard to think of like people want pretty chill, perfect day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, do stand-up comics just eat boiled eggs like crazy? What's going on here?
Yeah, they're also boring as hell.
Yeah, my
Besides
roommate
us.
Jake just discovered how to boil eggs, and he
How do
started
you
eating
just
them all the time.
discover? It's in the name.
How long does he boil his eggs for? Because my roommate boils his eggs for like 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
yeah. He just
People love a hard-boiled egg.
No, but
bro,
you only
he
have to,
leaves it boiling.
but you
and
only have
then
to boil
he
it for, like-
leaves and just
yeah,
forgets about
you only have
it.
to boil it for like 11 minutes to get it hard boiled.
No, I think it's
It's like way less than
14, 15 for me.
that. Oh, hard boiled?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
a
because
nice,
I boil my eggs for like maybe 8 minutes,
Yeah, kind of like a little runny.
like 7, 8
yeah, I
minutes.
like a nice runny like
Yeah.
cum egg.
Yeah. Wait, can we talk about sex stuff here?
Yeah.
No. Okay, I guess we can.
Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us for this episode of the Blunderbuss Podcast. I've been Fernando Ruiz with our guest and host, Art Kai and Victor Argyle.
This guy's good.
I know, we need them.
And we'll catch you on